Hi everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at the person who's on your mind. How do they feel about you and what do they want you to know right now? I'll begin by randomly pulling 3 cards from this oracle deck for you to choose from. So let's get started. All right, we have our 3 piles. The first one is hydration. There is more to the story than meets the eye. Be mindful of what hides beneath the surface. Pile 2, rot and decay. It festers when left in the shadows. Bring it to life by giving it away. Okay, and pile number 3's card. Scavenger hunt. What you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. Okay, so that's your 3 cards to choose from. Please use your intuition to determine which of the 3 piles you're most drawn to. Though, you know, if you're feeling drawn to all 3 piles, by all means, then please watch all 3 readings. But if you'd rather choose your pile, another way I can provide you with another option or more in just a moment that you can choose your pile from. Let's start with, I'm going to start with the numbers, okay? Numbers. We've got 2 numbers. We've got 5 and 3. Let's just put it in order, I guess. 3 and 5 for pile number 1. 1 and 6 for pile number 2. And 2 and 4 for pile number 3. And if that doesn't do it for you, I have got the zodiacs. Let's pull out 4 zodiacs for each pile. Here's 4 and then 4. All right, so we have Aquarius for pile number 1. We have Cancer. There's a crab. We have Sagittarius, and we have Pisces. Okay, that's pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have Leo. That is, that one there is Capricorn. Yeah, Leo, Capricorn, the twins, Gemini, and we have the ram. Or no, that's yeah, that's Aries. That's Aries. You got all these different bull-like symbols. I have to keep them, know which one's which keep them straight. Okay, so pile number 3, we have Libra, Virgo, Taurus, and Scorpio. So those are your 3 piles, and choose in whatever way you need to in order to choose a pile or piles that you want to have a look at with me. Okay, so I'll be back. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen this oracle card, Hydration, number 20. There is more to the story than meets the eye. Be mindful of what hides beneath the surface. Yeah, what hides beneath the surface. Looks like fun. Just looking at the card. It's a garden, the kids, one's drinking some water. Yeah, looks like fun. Some lemonade. Beautiful. And if you hadn't chosen using your intuition, you rather chose by a certain number that might have resonated with you with this pile, or your zodiac sign, or more. So the numbers are 3 and 5. Okay. And we'll put those aside. And then we have Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. All right. So those are the zodiacs, 4 zodiacs for this pile. And those energies will be in the reading. Okay, so we have tarot here and we have oracle decks here. I'm going to pick a card from each one of these oracle decks, and then I'll use tarot to help clarify and to fill in the blanks. Okay, so the person on your mind, how do they feel about you, and what do they want you to know right now? I did it again. I turned it up. Just used to doing that, right? There we go. Transitioning from regular tarot card readers to pick a card. Yeah, it's a transition. Okay, and then some tea. Let's get some tea. I want to get this one right here. Okay, that's good. No paint on my hands today, guys, but my fingernails have really taken a beating. Okay, so what do we have for your oracle cards? You have the snake, as we've seen, which is a spiritual symbol, and the heart. Wow. 7 for the snake and 24 for the heart. Well, the heart is about love, plain and simple. Plain and simple. There's not much else you can say about that. That someone has a great a depth of feeling of love and emotion for you. They want to give their heart to you. And then the snake is, it could be that what I'm getting from this is that they have been doing a lot of work on themselves, shedding old ways. You know, like the snake sheds its skin. I don't know how many times a year, maybe just once. But it is looking at a way to renew itself. And hydration, you see this little guy's drinking some water here. And they got a jug of lemonade over here and a jug of water right here. So there is obviously a lot of moisture available, accessible in the scene here, because it's an abundant card with all the garden of flowers, and then the wildlife with the squirrel, and I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a weasel and a chicken, 2 chickens right there. There's a bird there as well, and we've got butterflies on the wall. So it's a card of abundance due to one of the main elements of life, which is water, hydration. So somebody is making sure that they are doing what is necessary to be able to support their well-being, so that they are in a place where they can let go of old ways, shed old habits and old addictions, maybe just shedding old ways of thinking, so that they are ready to make friends instead of enemies with you. See, there's I'm not sure what that is, some kind of rodent, but the snake could eat it, right? Very easily eat it. And I think they're having a little bit of a discussion there, saying, you know what, why don't we just try being friends for now, today, okay? So yeah, I think that's what's going on there, because they have they have access, they've opened up access to their heart. They have developed love for you, if they had not already had it and just are now realizing it. But if it's somebody new for you, it's somebody that they are developing that feeling of love for you, rather than just, admiration or like you as a friend or whatever, that sort of thing. So the person on your mind is like, they've got their heart, they're opening up their heart, they're taking care of whatever their physical being needs in order to be prosperous and healthy, right? So that they can be in the shape that they need if they're needing to shed some old ways. And that could be like addictions, or addiction could be either gambling, it could be of course doing drugs, but addictions can be something like smoking cigarettes and drinking, you know, maybe not to in excess or anything like that, but perhaps they see you as a person who doesn't smoke and doesn't really drink often. If you do drink, it's on occasion, you know, and so maybe they're the type of person who drinks often, maybe every night after work, or every day they have at least one beer or some kind of drink, and they're just trying to rein that in. So they are definitely been, if they're drinking, they've been hydrating themselves, but not in the right way, because that kind of hydration is actually works against the body, right? So then we've got this one here. We've got manifest. So they're manifesting you in. They're manifesting you. All right? They are definitely manifesting you. And then we have happening soon. This situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. Very interesting, I must say. And then it's time. Well, you know what? You can't say, well, I wonder when this is going to happen, because both these cards I pulled out randomly. It's time. It's time for action. Things are fast tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. Wow, that's amazing, I have to say. Really amazing. So let's go ahead and look at the tea leaves. We got well, April. That's pretty quick. I love that for you guys. April is the month that you're going to be hearing or seeing something from this person that's on your mind. And they don't have to be a romantic person. It could be a friend. It could be an acquaintance. It could be someone at work that you see across the work room, you know, every day, but don't ever talk to. It could be a family member too. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But for me, this is looking like there's some love on the table. Love on the table. Now it could be an affectionate type of love for a friend or that person that you haven't quite had a chance to meet yet, and so forth. So let's look at your tea leaves. We have rabbit. So too much concern with sexual matters. There's another addiction, guys, okay, that a person could be shedding, your person could be shedding their skin. They may have had in the past. If they've known you for a while, whether you're talking or you're not talking, they may have always approached you in more of like, hey, let's get it on kind of thing. I want to spend time with you, but really the ultimate result would be to have sex, right? So it could be that you always felt like this relationship with this person was more of a sexual level than it was a committed heart-to-heart level kind of thing. So that would be breaking that habit, that addiction. Okay, let's see. Whale. Great worry over nothing. So there's great worry over nothing. Have you been worrying? And it's telling you, do not worry, this person is on their way. We have bow. You are highly thought of. Well, yeah, they are in tune with you. They are on their way to you. As it says, it's happening soon, and it's time that they are taking care of business to make sure that they are healthy, wealthy, and wise, you know, coming to you correct, so that they can come to you. They're manifesting you so that they see you, they know that they can present themselves to you in a way that you're not going to turn your nose up at them. Well, at least they hope. So I have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Okay, so there could be somebody that you would have to say goodbye to in order for this to make room for this person in your life. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So that could be something that the energy that they're working through, that they have been indecisive for such a long time as it pertains to you having a relationship, a connection with you. Whether they should or they shouldn't. Maybe they're in a connection already, and they have just been kind of biding their time, you know, coasting along, not really making a decision about you at all, and just staying in their own comfort zone. And if they're not in a relationship, a connection right now, then they have still been just coasting along and, you know, just not really wanting to set anything in stone as far as whether or not they want to be in a relationship with you or anyone, or most particularly with you, right? So they have been doing that, and this is what they have been. This oracle card is telling us that they have been allowing their lives to ramble aimlessly. Maybe they've been single for such a long time and they've been reticent about giving up their single life and getting hooked up into a connection, a relationship. So they may have gotten sick of it now. Pin, there's a new job or career. Maybe they're having to make a move as a result of they're looking for new employment, whether in the same area that they live, in your area, or somewhere else entirely different. Let's see, we have Vine, seek out information that will help you. They have been seeking out information. They've been, the grapevine, right? They've been looking to the people that the two of you know of, either a friend of a friend of a friend, or a friend that both of you know, to find out more about what you're up to, if you're available and all that sort of stuff, and or online, online through social media, checking your social media pages to see if you'd be open to being able to approach a relationship with them. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Yeah, they have been feeling the pinch of karma in their lives because of the way they used to behave, used to think, used to act towards a relationship. They have been reaping karma as a result, and they have been suffering because their heart was mostly closed at the wrong time with the wrong person. Okay, and which would be you. And we sure have a lot of tea leaves, don't we? Butterfly, a change for the better. So there's a change for the better. Awesome. I don't know if I'm going to have room for tarot. Please. Gong, an exciting event. Yes. Very good. We kind of already know that now. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So that they're not, they're uncertain. They haven't been talking to you, or you've had a fallout and they're not sure if they should approach you right now, that they want to approach you, right? But they've been uncertain about when would be the right time to approach you, given the situation that the two of you had a fallout on. Or it's somebody that is eyeing you from afar and they want to get to know you, but they're just anxious. A lot of the anxiety and the fear about being rejected, right, is something of a concern to them. But it doesn't matter. So the crux of this whole reading of the oracle right now is that it's happening soon and it's time. It's divine timing. So what does this person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Well, it looks like they have feelings of wanting to be in your circle, be in your zone. They think very highly of you. You're highly thought of. And their heart is wide open to you. And the fact that they are manifesting you into your life obviously means they want to be with you. They want to have you in their life. Yep, and they want to be able to create much abundance and growth as a result of being in a connection with you. It's exciting to them, and it may be exciting to you as well. But it's a change for the better for them, obviously, and it will be for you too. If you so want it, if so expect it. This again is doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It could be friend, family, or acquaintance, or somebody that you really don't even know, but you got your eye on, or they have their eye on you. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out from tarot what we need to know, that how they feel about you. Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation It's a challenging beginning. So it's a brand new beginning, but they know that it's not going to be, you know, easy for them, and so it shouldn't be. If they're manifesting you into their life, but they're anxious, or they've done something in the past to you, if it's somebody that you haven't been with before, they're anxious, that anxiety is going to attract challenges to them when it comes to making a connection with you in the past, someone from your past. There's some karma they've been having to shed from old beliefs, patterns of behaviors and stuff like that, that possibly caused a separation in the first place. So it's going to be a challenging beginning for him, but it's a beginning that's starting on the premises or the foundation of truth. You know, speaking the truth. It's going to be about transparency, honesty and transparency. They may have had to cut somebody out of their life in order to be able to be with you, but if not, it's just a fresh, brand new start. Ace of Swords, where it's truth and honesty. Okay, and then we have the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands. So they have been sitting at crossroads for a while, thinking and contemplating all of this. But it looks like, from what we can tell, they've been really thinking about it a lot. It says you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts are on the way and continue to move forward. So yeah, they've come into their own. They've done their shedding. They've opened their heart, and they know it's you. It's you they want. And the Three of Fire, well, the Three of Fire is it says abundance here, which is like the hydration card. It's a Three of Wands, so they are prepared to take that leap of faith. They're prepared to jump onto the ship that says things look very good. They have patience at this time, and they're making long-term plans that includes you in them. All right, and we have the Two of Water, Two of Cups, right? A relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So there's a solution on its way to whatever it is that's keeping the two of you at a distance from each other, whether you're a distance from across the workroom or across the miles to somebody that has been in your life before. And let's see, one last card. Knight of Water. This person has a great deal of affection for you. They want to show you. They're going to come in, because the Knight of Cups is all about forward movement, right? It says it's emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. So you might be running into them, or they might be inviting you to some kind of event, whether it could be a baptism, a wedding, baptism, or some kind of maybe a baby shower, you know, anything, maybe graduation, maybe if they're graduating from someplace, or they have some kind of work event, celebration going on, they might invite you to that. Or it's just you're going to a concert, you know, and either they've invited you to go to the concert with them, or you meet each other. Either way, this is a romance. This is romantic, okay? That the person on your mind, we're talking about somebody that you're romantically attracted to, all right? So in April, it's happening very soon, and it's time for that. The snake has shed his skin. It's been very spiritual for this person. They have been finding ways to make sure that they are supporting their growth, you know, with the elements, the physical elements of life, right? They're supporting their growth. Their heart is opened up. They have been purposely manifesting you, and they have been looking at you online or talking to friends to find out more about you. It is somebody that is, again, either someone from the past or someone that you don't know really anything about their past, but this is the work they've been doing on themselves, you know, without you knowing about it, right? But they are ready to have a fresh new start with you. It's all transparency, honesty. You know, it's a highly valuable kind of connection for this person, and they want to know that that they want you to know how much they think about you, and that they're done with rambling. It says rambling aimlessly in life. Whether they were with somebody or not, let's just face it, if they were in a relationship that wasn't good for them, that was toxic, that would be like rambling aimlessly in life. Because when you come to recognize your relationship as being toxic and not good for you, it's kind of like, what am I doing here? It's almost like being single when you really don't want to be single. You're not living your life on purpose when we choose to stay in a situationship, relationship, whatever it is. We end up pretty much blocking our growth and blocking our movement forward to that success and abundance, prosperity, love, peace, and joy. We block it because we've got our arms crossed from fear of like, how could I leave this relationship? You know, whatever the reason is why we don't leave, we are blocking our ability to grow, to move forward in all those prosperous and abundant ways. But this person is saying they're done with that, whatever it was, whether it was a relationship that was bad, you know, they recognized being bad for them, or just being single. They don't want to be single anymore. They want to be with you. It's a change for them, and it's change for the better. It's exciting for them, and you might be meeting them through some kind of career event. Like I said, it could be that they're getting recognized for, there's the pin, right? They're getting recognized for the work they've been doing with their company, and they may be wanting to invite you to come along with them or to meet you there. So that's an event, right? So there's no need to worry about this person, whether or not you're going to be with them, because you are. That's if you want to be. And they're, like I said, shedding their old ways. They are making sure that they're coming to you correctly, so that they have the best possibility of being able to be successful in making that connection with you. That you'll say yes instead of, no, I don't think so, or let me think about it, kind of thing. So let's find out what they want you to know right now. And they've told you a lot already. Let's just find out if anything that's really important for them that they want you to know. So Archangel Michael, what is it that the collective person wants them to know right now? That one? Okay. 8 of Earth. They're working hard. 8 of Coins, right? Skilled work is rewarded. And it's like this. They're working hard and they're being rewarded with a pin, right? That they'll be able to wear, like the best employee of the month kind of thing. Their skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. But this one here, this is about, this person wants you to know that they have been working very, very hard, being persistent and diligent about making sure that they're cleaning up their ways. And that may be, if it's somebody from the past, it's maybe why you haven't heard from them, because they do not want to knock on your door until they know that they're ready. However, the divine is saying that they've done so much work on themselves, they've done so well. It's time. It's happening soon. So that would be the reason why you hadn't heard from them until this point in time. And I believe it could be in April for many of you, or some of you, that you're going to hear from them, which is not far away at all. What is that, 6 weeks? 6 weeks or more? Slightly more? No, just 6 weeks. So yeah, that's what they want you to know. They want you to know that they're working very hard. I feel like I need to pull this one too. 10 of Pentacles. They want to know that they're in it. They want to commit to you for the long haul. A very happy family life. They may even want to make a family with you if you're in that age category, right? Financial security. They're financially secure, and they may be getting a promotion or something here. Something like that. That it's not only that they are letting go of old patterns, right? old things, old ways of thinking, maybe quitting smoking, that kind of thing. If you're not a smoker, they may be doing that, but at the same time, they may be getting promoted or have gotten a job in your area, like I said, that they are changing where they work. If they're not changing changing their company, they're just changing the location, it's a different branch of the company that they're going to. It might be some place, if it's somebody that lives in another country from you that you're interested in, they may be relocating to a branch of the company or the corporation that is in your area, just so that they can be near you, right? So that's what we have, is the Ten of Earth, which is the Ten of Pentacles. So they're ready, they're ready to commit to you. 10 is the end. It's like the excess of what the Pentacles mean. So they're ready in many, if not all ways, most ways, to be with you. And it's time. Remember that. That's number one thing that you want to remember. It's time, and it's happening soon. So guys, pile number 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, would you please give me a thumbs up? Even comment and share, but subscribe, and that's free, absolutely free. And we will check with you again on the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen card number 31, Rot and Decay. It festers when left in the shadows. Bring it to life by giving it away. So I do believe that your person, the situation is something that was not in good health, and that there has been decisions made to let go of something that was just like, in your hands, was crumbling anyways. It was falling through your fingers like sand, and there's nothing you could do, so you just you gave it away. You gave it to the higher power, right? And so what we're looking at here is the person on your mind. How do they feel about you, and what do they want you to know right now? And if you hadn't chosen your card with your intuition, you chose with the number that may be resonating with you, or your zodiac sign. We have 1 and 6 for your numbers, and then we have Capricorn, Aries, Leo, and the Gemini, right? The twins. Those are the 4 zodiacs that have their energy in the reading today. Pardon me, I need to turn the light on. It's hot having that light on over top of my head, so I turn it off between piles. So let's get started with the oracles. We have these oracle decks to help guide the reading, and I'll use tarot right here to help clarify and to fill in the blanks. So oracle deck number 1, the person on the collective's mind, how do they feel about them, and what do they want them to know right now? This is like the Lenormand deck. It's just a different Lenormand deck that I usually use. Then we have the soul, higher self deck. Oracle, I guess that one. All right. And then Zodiac, Intuit Oracle, 108. And then we have, there we go. And then we have, bedroom, holy cow, diamond. Did you see that? Bedroom and diamond. OMD. Okay. So again, this does not have to be romantic, but you know what? Those 2 cards kind of gave it away. Okay. It could be just friendship, family, whatever, an acquaintance that you haven't had a relationship with, like to have a relationship with, or just a friendship with. It depends. Okay, so I'm going to pick some tarot now. I picked way too many for pile number 1. So I got to be a little less crazy about this, and this one too. Okay. I don't know if you watched pile number 1, but there was like, I don't know, 8 or 10. It was crazy. And I think I still have a lot here too. Okay, I don't know about you. Okay, So let's get started. What do we have? We have mice and we have gentlemen. Gentleman number, this is gentleman number, let me see, 1. This guy, he is like, he's in tune with nature. He's got a tiger on his back. And he's like he's in the rice field or something like that. And then we have mice. Now mice is all about loss, but it's not like a sudden loss. It's a loss that's been coming for some time. You know how mice will chew through things and it's not destroyed until they actually have access and destroyed it. Like if they're chewing a wire, it's not destroyed until they totally made that connection, bit through the connection. If they chew through a bag of rice, it's not destroyed until they actually contaminated the rice inside, that sort of thing. You can chew a hole in something, but as long as it's not touching the contents, then it's fine. So it's a slow thing, a slow loss, or irritation or frustration. But this gentleman wants to come forward. He's got the Ace of Hearts on his card, so he's got some love in his heart. It's a cup, like Ace of Cups, right? Okay, so what do we have for higher self? Intuition. I get the feeling that this intuition is their intuition. Could be yours too, but what I'm saying is that if it's their intuition, they have come to realize that there's only one person that's on their radar that they're feeling a connection with, from across the world, across the state, across the city, across the room. You know, there's just one person that really is on their radar, and it happens to be you, collective. So we've got bedroom and we have diamond. Bedroom. So we got sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, and call it a day. I have a feeling that you two are connecting during nighttime, and may be having like sensual escapades in your dreams with each other. Because this intuition, right? Somebody is psychic. Somebody has a higher knowing. A higher knowing, just the sense of the 5th dimension and higher, where you can gain so much more information and wisdom that you can't actually put proof to physically just yet. Okay, so you two, I have, if not for everybody, for at least some of you, that you two are actually winging around in the ethers, you know, in spirit, making love to each other. You know, there's no other way to say it, to actually having some really great sex and great times in the ethers. And that it is the type of, it's not about the type of having like a love affair that is not ever going to come to fruition, because there's a commitment here. We have a diamond. It's a creative force. It's faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multi-dimensional. There's another alludement to this being very like astral travel, multi-dimensional, intuition. It's very, very etheric, very spiritual connection. Multifaceted, invincible, spiritual power. Wow, that says it right there. Phew. Cool. Okay, so we got some, let's check the purple one out first. August. Okay, maybe for some of you, August, you're going to, now I know that's a ways away, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's actually August. So what does August represent to you? It's like the lion. August is like Leo time, season. It's their sun, which would be in the northern hemisphere, is summer, the late part of summer, and so that means it's warm. It's reasonable to know that there's anything that you can do outdoors. The weather is there for it most often. Obviously it can rain, but August represents a number 8 as well, which is abundance and prosperity. It's change and abundance and prosperity, good things to come. So it could be, if it's not August the month, it's 8 days from now, could be even 8 minutes from now, but 8 minutes, 8 weeks, 8 days, 8 months, or August. Yeah, so however that resonates with you. Then we have happiness. Happiness is to be sought, or found, I should say. Happiness to be found, it's flourishing. See, happiness is flourishing. It's sunny and it's happy. There's happy times ahead for you and this person. They're feeling happy. They're looking at you and hoping that it's going to be sooner than August too. And so, using your intuition, what does it, what do you feel in your gut? We have boot. It's an increase in your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So they're putting the boot to themselves, okay? That's what that's saying. They're putting the boot to themselves to get on it, get moving. We have funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So they have been going through a difficult time where things have been coming to a head, right down here, right? The funnel effect for them, and they're waking up and realizing that there is somebody that they may have destroyed a relationship with you in the past with rotten decay, but they're waking up to themselves about that. They're improving their character. They're improving their mindset. They're seeing that they have possibly lost you, and that they recognize that they have been losing you for a while because it's been a long time since you have seen them make any kind of move towards you that is more in the physical than just in the ethers, with all this astral traveling, sleep, dream time, meetings, in spiritual. They feel like they have deteriorated their relationship with you in some way, whether you've just had a fight, you're with each other, you just had a fight, and you've gone your separate ways for now, and they might be reeling in the oh, have I really done it this time? Is it over this time? What have I done? Have I lost her or him for good? Or it's somebody that did something to you a long time ago, and they caused you a great deal of pain and just heartbreak, pain and heartbreak, and they are waking up to that. They are realizing that they really did. They did approach you. They were rotten. They were rotten. They were like the devil energy, right? Toxic. They were rotten. That any promise they would have made to you at that time, it was just festering with decay, because they knew it, you didn't. They knew it though. So they were lying to you, possibly. They may have been lying to you, telling you that they were in love with you, or that they wanted to be with you, and that they could be with you, but they couldn't. Maybe they're in another relationship, that sort of thing. But in any case, whatever they did, they spoiled the batch. They spoiled it with you, and they're realizing that, and they're hoping that by them kicking themselves in the butt right here about what they've done to the relationship in the past because of the way they behaved, that the lessons that they've learned from this was to stand up, stand straight, and fix themselves, right? Come to the understanding that they need to become a better person and open their heart. We have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Wow. They do. That's their wish. Wish come true. There's good news on the way for you. The desk is pay attention to your work. So The let's see here. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. So it is that they have been working. What am I getting from this? They are working. They have been working. They've been paying attention to their work. So they basically, whatever it was that they had been experiencing in the absence of being in a connection with you, is what I'm getting from here, is that they had been in some kind of connection, whether it was just a job situation for them that was going south, you know, they were losing that, or it was a romantic connection. But there's some kind of affair that they're having, like an affair, not saying love affair, but it could mean that they were in a connection romantically with somebody else, and that they, pardon me, perhaps paid too much attention to their work, and their person was getting tired of it, and maybe they did something that disappointed your person, which may have caused them to rethink their relationship with each other, and then to separate, to go separate ways. So they have been putting the work in. I see this as being like the Eight of Pentacles card. They're putting the work in. They may have been working too much. They may have been like a workaholic. Let's just face it. If you're not with the right person, and you get the sense of it, whether or not you're actually acknowledging it, like recognizing that maybe I shouldn't be in this relationship with this person. It doesn't feel like I'm very happy. It doesn't feel like this is the right one. Maybe I shouldn't be. Then, of course, it's kind of like you're going to do everything else to fill in your time away from work if you got to be home. So what some people do, or a lot of people do, is that they just work. They go to work, or they bring home work. They bring work home and they spend a lot of time in their office, on their computer, on the phone, that kind of thing, where it means they're not spending any time with their person. That is a coping mechanism and a defense mechanism. So that it's a way of being able to cope with being in the presence of someone that you really, you aren't in love with, but may love, but not in love with, and have made a promise, a commitment to be with them forever. But you just, it doesn't feel right. You're not feeling fulfilled and happy, that kind of thing. They aren't feeling fulfilled and happy. Okay, so that's kind of what they want to tell you. Okay, they want to tell you how they feel about you, is that they're letting go of something else that was not, it was a disappointment of a relationship with them, whether it's a work position, job, or whatever, that they're needing to work elsewhere, or that they have been maybe scolded at work, kind of thing, reprimanded because they weren't working, or that they're telling you that they're putting a whole lot of effort into correcting themselves so that they can come forward towards you, that you are the one that they want to that they see as the one that makes them happy when they think about you. It's kind of like, well, you're messing around in the ethers. So why not make it like in the physical, in the 3D? So let's find out what tarot can say about what this person on your mind, how they feel about you, and what they want you to know. We'll check on that later. Okay. Now these are really big tarot cards, so you might have to pull out our magnifying glass. I just thought they were really cool. Okay, so first one message is, Three of Swords. There you go. Heartbreak. Heartbreak that the two of you are not together. With the King of Swords, we've got heartbreak and the King of Swords. That tells me that they have been brokenhearted their heart's been broken. They've been going through a challenging emotional situation, like we're talking about down here, and that they had sought legal action. That would be like a lawyer for filing for separation and divorce. They're, as a result of being able to cut themselves, to use the sword, right, and cut away a relationship that was not good for them, they have gained a new perspective. There's the Hangman. They gained a new perspective. They've had a chance without the other relationship mudding up their I don't know, their clarity, right? Mudding up their clarity with the workings and the goings on of another relationship. Having cleared that away, the heartbreak and disappointment from that, by moving on, basically cutting that ties to that relationship and moving on, they have gained a new perspective. They've been able to actually put their mind back on you again. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. It could be either that they're seeing that they breadcrumbed you in the past, and they want to come forward and give to you fairly now, and balanced, in a balanced manner. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that is like relocation. They may be relocating. Like we said here, if they need to find work elsewhere, they may be relocating. If they're not finding work elsewhere, they're just they are willing to relocate. But you are their great big blessing. They see you as something like tangible, in the sense that you are somebody who is very real to them, and that not that their other person was, but I'm saying in terms of being happy and being fulfilled, that this is another brand new beginning. It's an ace. It comes from the divine. It's an offer. An ace from the divine is an offer of abundance and prosperity that's in the 3D, that's very tangible. It's not ethereal. It's not spiritual. It's in it. So if your person chooses to be with you, then the 3D experience is going to be amazing, full of abundance and prosperity, and relocation, possibly. Four of Cups. Somebody who had been not seeing things the way they needed to see them at the time, but are recognizing that now. They've been sad without you because they want to. With the Three of Cups, they want to reunite with you and celebrate a reunion with you. We have the Judgment card. Okay, the Judgment is like, it's got to be done. It's done. It's a done deal. It's got to be done. And what we have the Lovers. Yep. It's the choice that they've made. They decided, they made a choice between it being with you, being with the other person, or being with you, or being with somebody else, or being with you, or being on their own, or being with you. They've chosen you. You are the one that they did not choose to be with before, but they are choosing you now. That's the decision they've made. It's been divinely guided decision, by the way. Divinely guided decision. It's beautiful. So this is how they feel about you, is that you are like the pinnacle of success to them, to have that connection with them in happiness and in prosperity, and great great times, making love and being in love, and commitment. They just want to come to you and tell you that it's you they've chosen to be with. It's you. They've been intuiting that you are the one for them, and hoping that you are feeling the same way. So what is it that's important, like truly important for them right now, that they would like you to know right now? What is it, Archangel Michael? What is it that the collective's person wants to tell them? They don't want to breadcrumb you anymore. They are done with that. Done with it, okay? Let's see. We have the Three of Pentacles. There's Three of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. I just heard, I'm done with that. Done with like blocking. Done with blocking you from their heart, right? Done with that. They want to commit with you, commit to you. I got that as soon as I saw that card. And the Page of Wands. Oh, and excitement. And excitement. Good news, right? Good news here. They're excited about the page is like turning a new page. It's a brand new chapter kind of thing. After the Ten of Wands, it's the Page of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is the heavy burden that you've let go of. So now you're on she is on a new journey, on a new mission to re-engage with you, to come together with you collectively in a way that the two of you can rebuild a foundation together that maybe never really was there, but if it was more so built on sand as opposed to rock. And now they're hoping that you will agree to open your heart up to them and not block them, because they're choosing not to, and that it's important to them to know that what you don't see coming is that they have their focus solely on you. They're madly in love with you, and they just really find you amazingly attractive and sexy, and they just want you to know that you make them happy. That's what they really want you to know. They really want you to know that you make them happy, and that they want nothing more than to build a brand new foundation with you, that they are committed to being there for you and with you. And that if you need to block them, they will understand. They would understand. It would hurt, but they would understand. But they're hoping that the good news is that you're open to them. And that's what they want you to know, is that you're open to them. Don't we all want to know that, right? If we're interested in somebody. So yeah, so that's what we got for you guys, pile number 2. For today, you have got somebody who's intuiting that they need to be with you. They've been checking in with their inner selves. Obviously, they have been opening up their heart to you. It's much like pile number 1 was saying the same thing, but they're coming to you in a way that says, I am in the energy of being fearless and resourceful. Like I'm going to be putting the hard work into making sure that I show up the way you need me to show up in your life, because I know that you have that I've been losing you for some time with being silent and being in a relationship with someone else, if that's the case for them, and that what it was like for you before was like the foundation, right, was built on sand as opposed to rock. So it was rotten and decaying right from the very beginning. They know that because they were not being truthful to you, faithful and honest. That they are working hard to make sure that they cut away what any connection they've had with anyone else that does not point them on the path to you. And their perspective has changed, knowing that you're the one for them. They want to commit to you. So it looks really good. They've been living some very frustrating times, and but they have been trying to manifest you into their life with that being that you are their wish. That having a relationship with you again would be a wish come true for them. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Please like if you liked it, and share and subscribe. It's free. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you, and what do they want you to know right now? You have chosen this card here, number 32, Scavenger Hunt. What you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. Interesting. Let's see what was hiding in plain sight for you. Maybe somebody who who you've been working with that, you know, that's been under, you know, just been under the same roof as you every day, that has been watching you from, you know, watching you and keep an eye on you and hoping to approach you, that kind of thing. They might be somebody that is your person, your forever after, that's sitting across the desk from you and has been for quite some time. So let's find out. What did you choose? If you didn't use your intuition, you might have used the number that resonated with you to choose this pile number 3, or you used the zodiac signs. For the numbers, we have 2 and 4. All right, and for the zodiacs, we have Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius, right? Yes. Okay. So those are the zodiac signs for this reading energy. And we've got the oracles here and the tarot to fill in the blanks and clarify. So, scavenger hunt. What do we have? Oracles. What do you want to say about this reading, about the person on the collective's mind? How do they feel about them, and what do they want them to know right now, which we'll discover after. Zodiac. Into Tarot 108. That one and that one. Okay. And Lenormand. My favorite. Lenormand. Okay, that one. Oh, and that one. Okay. Let's go. And then we're going to choose some tea. Here. Oh, that's too many. And the first pile I had like 10 cards, something like that. So let's put this one back. I didn't want that one in the first place. It just came out. And I think I'm going to put these two back too. Okay. First pile, we had hardly any room to put the tarot down because I had so many, and I still have a pile. Look at how many I've got. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go. What we got? We got listen, listen, scavenger hunt, listen. Interesting, I must say. Yeah. All right. Zodiac, we have ballet shoes and sapphire. Interesting. Ballet shoes is stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required, on your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts and expertise. Sapphire is mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, and revered. That's very spiritual, the sapphire. I have thoughts already, but I'll keep them to myself at the moment. And then we have letter and cross. Number 27, letter, is that wolf has put a letter in there with this paw on the wax stamp, right? Looks like Red Riding Hood's basket to be mailed. And then the cross. It's like Red Riding Hood, right? And Granny turns out to be the wolf, because the wolf ate Granny, and she's been invited to go to Granny's place for the day or lunch or something. And the cross is about letting go. Yeah, grief. Let's see here. Is that a person? There's a face there. Yeah, it's like death. It's like letting go. It's grieving. Yeah, it's letting go, right? Okay, and now we got the tea. Let's start off with this one. We have success. All right. September. Success in September. All right. Table, hard work ahead. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Tree, affairs with your family. Mm. Hmm. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Dogs, getting together with friends. Oh my goodness. Ladder, climbing towards success. Yeah, this from when I was reading the ballet shoes, I started getting target, a goal-oriented person, that it's more like career focused reading. This is a career focused reading. We have not unsuccessful plans. So what I'm getting from this, without even pulling the tarot, is that all the hard work you've been doing at the job you've been working at, there's been somebody that has been trying to steal your sunshine, trying to make you look bad, trying to undermine your efforts. Yeah, trying to undermine your efforts. You're a hard worker. You are disciplined and ambitious. You control your emotions. You are a noteworthy employee. But there is either a manager in your midst or another co-worker that's either slightly, well, that would be like a manager. So supervisor, manager, supervisor, or a co-worker that's, on the same level as yourself, that has been, they have been making your work day difficult. There's gossip, there's backstabbing, I'm reminded of a situation when I'm looking at this, is that they're like the wolf in sheep's clothing. They are betraying you. They are backstabbing you, betraying you, right? They're the type of person that is trying to make you look bad and trying to make you want to quit, basically, because you shine too bright. You shine too bright, and they're very they're threatened by it, and they're very they're threatened by it, and they see that as making them look bad, right? And it could very well be somebody, either you're working in a family business, okay, family company, family business, or you're related somehow to this person through marriage, through adoption, whatever. You are somehow not blood related, but you could be blood related, okay, pardon me, but you are related to this person, either related to them or you're in a family business. So take that as how it works for you. But you've been trying to, do your best at your job, working hard, and this person that's on your mind, that it's just like, you come home and sometimes you're just so angry about it, and feeling hopeless, that you got this huge mountain in front of you at work, and it happens to be this person that keeps either putting you down or just treating you in a way that's really disrespectful. They come into the room where there's a bunch of you, and they'll sit and talk to everybody else and totally ignore you. And they might even be talking about you right there in front of your back. It's obvious to you. You are able to, open up to your intuition and listen to what it is that's going on, and what you're hearing, what you're guessing, what you're intuiting is that this is a toxic situation for you. It's a toxic situation for you, But you also know that if this person were to not be on the job with you, that things would be so much different, so much more different. But will they ever not be on the job with you? So that's where you've got to listen to what it is that that the situationship with everybody, the toxicity, the person who's trying to keep you under their thumb, the person who's trying to hold you back from being successful in your employment. You know, it could come to the time where September is like it's the end of summer and the beginning of fall, a new season, right? Where the summer ends and the fall comes in, where things are falling and dropping, right? They're dying off, and you're looking at things in a way that things have got to come to an end. In some way, form, or fashion, something has got to come to an end, because your success is being thwarted. You work hard, you're a hard worker, you've got an arrogant, boastful person that you know you should not cross. It could ease, like I said, it could still be somebody who's on the same level as you in your job, at your employment, but you know that they're in cahoots with your supervisor or manager or boss, whatever, and that if you make them upset, they're just going to go and lie and tell the boss that you've done something you didn't do, or they over exaggerate or embellish something to make themselves look good. But this whole situation is asking you to make sure that you don't blow up, like controlling your anger so that you're not sorry that they come down hard on you. Because what I'm telling you here is the situation has ripened to the point at work, wherever this is for you, with all these people, or this person, all these people, and then this person who is the arrogant, boastful one. It's come to a point where it's just ripe with lessons. It's ripe with just coming to a head where you do one thing, just one thing, that the other person can look at and say, you did that wrong, and it's going to, the boss or supervisor is going to come down on you, and they're going to tell you that you were bad, that you did this, and that it was wrong, and that you should be reprimanded or written up, or you should be fired, that kind of thing. They're going to make you feel like poop. Okay, it just for one thing, just one little thing. So you have to be careful. It's kind of like walking on eggshells at this place of employment right now for you, walking on eggshells, because you never know what you're going to say or do that can just blow it all out of proportion. Because they're waiting for you to mess up. They're waiting for you to make a mistake. They're just waiting for it. They're seeing that you are in line for a promotion because you've been there long enough. You do what you need to do. You get it done, and you're looked upon. If they looked upon you correctly, they would be looking upon you as a shining star, right? That you are one that would be worthy of a promotion, of a pay raise, and so forth and so on. You meet your goals. You're a goal-oriented person. You meet your goals at work, and all you know that everything that you do, it turns out to be just a very difficult situation. Difficult that it's hard to pull it apart, kind of thing, to analyze what's really going on, what's causing me to continue to be held back from being able to climb the corporate ladder, to climb the ladder towards success and be successful. What is it about me, or what is it about this situation that is unsuccessful? And so it makes you start thinking to yourself that there's something wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with you. You have the spiritual force behind you. In other words, you're protected. You have the spiritual insight to know that there's something going on, that they're not coming to you and saying it's this, that, and the other thing. They're just trying to make you feel like, by talking behind your back, gossiping, and ignoring you when everybody else is chatting and you're the only one who's not being chatted with, just ignoring you, making you feel like nobody cares about you, or that nobody likes you, that kind of thing, that you're in it on your own, and that your manager or supervisor is more than happy to be able to throw you under the bus in any moment, or a co-worker, throw you under the bus in any moment to the owner of the company, and make it look as though you're the one who's been doing things wrong, or not doing something when you were doing it, that kind of thing. When you were supposed to be doing something, they'll try to start they'll be lying to your boss, the owner, about you. They'll start taking acclamations for your work when it was you that did it, that they make it look as though it's them, that it was their idea and they've been doing it, or it's the reason why it's done so well is because you were on it, like they were on it. Pardon me. So what you're intuiting and know is that you have got the ability to endure many things. Okay, you got great talent, right? As a ballerina, you got great focus and talent, laser focus on top of that. You've got great skills and stuff. You have the ability to be successful in your job, and because you have wise judgment, you know that you have the power within you and the motivation you need in order for you to rise above anything and climb to success, because you just have what it takes. You do honestly have what it takes, but you've got somebody who is inviting you to come over, and so they can devour you basically, and they want to kill you. I don't mean it literally, okay? Please, I don't mean it literally. They don't want to kill you. They just want to put an end to you, to your role, to your position, just to you being in that position, wherever it is. And this person, like I said, it could be a family member or someone who's related to you by family. Yeah. So this person, that you don't need, that they say, I don't need any enemies when I have friends like this, right? Who needs enemies when I have friends like this? This is what it's like. It's like, pardon me, they are, this enemy of yours is hiding in plain sight. You know who they are. You do. And you don't have to hunt it out, because you have been listening. You have been hearing the gossip. You have been hearing them talk about you. If you haven't heard it directly yourself through their whispers and whatnot, you've heard it through other co-workers or other people that know them, how they've been talking about you behind your back. I'm so sorry this is happening to you. It's terrible. I know it is. All right, so let's find out from Tarot a little bit more about the person that's on your mind. You know who they are. Like I said, they're hiding in plain sight. You know who they are, that's trying to trip you up and to make you, so that they can put an end to you, basically devour you through their ways of manipulation and arrogancy. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. Wow. All right, let's see. The Page of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbing you, yes. Nine of Pentacles, all right. Four of Pentacles, wow-wee. So there's a whole lot of pentacles right here, guys. We have the Queen of Swords at the top of all of it. We've got the Page of Pentacles. I mean, you are a rising star, okay? You're somebody who's going to come in and you're presenting ideas, fresh ideas, new ways of doing things, so making suggestions about what kind of maybe software that the the company could use in order to market themselves better, or to just be more more quality and more quality and customer focused, that kind of thing. But you know, this is like you're being held back, breadcrumbed, pardon me, if I could speak, okay, being made, still can't speak, being made to feel like you're on your own. Nine of Pentacles. Look at you with this dragon, other dragons flying around. You're on your own, but you're on your own in a way that, pardon me, in a way that you are you're surrounded by beings, okay? Beings of light, in this case, beings of light that are whispering to you about what you need to know, in order to protect yourself. Okay, you are listening. And the Four of Pentacles is about thinking to yourself, like, I'm being held back. See how she's holding the coin? I'm being held back from being successful and prospering in my place of employment, because we've got somebody who's in the Queen of Swords position, energy, that this person is most likely in the reverse. They're not fair. They're not behaving fairly towards you. They are trying to make you feel like you're out in the cold, feeling like you're all alone, feeling like you're not getting what everyone else gets. You get like fair treatment, fair pay, fair opportunities to be promoted, promotional opportunities, that you are being told that you're not good enough, that you're too naive, you're too young, you don't have the qualities of the maturity, the level of maturity, and whether you're young or older, it doesn't matter. They are looking at you and telling you that you don't have the mature qualities, the skills and the abilities that you need in order for you to, climb the ladder to success, to be successful. And that even though you're working hard and that you have the stamina and the skills for it, they're not recognizing it. They're not acknowledging it. And that's the part that's holding you back. They're purposely not acknowledging it. They may have someone else in mind that they would like to see in your position, but you're there. And it's kind of like the same thing. They want you to be gone so that they can, get someone else on their agenda. Maybe you don't follow, their values in the company are not the kind of values that you would uphold yourself. And so it's difficult for you to be able to work under this person or work with this person, because they operate in a way that you wouldn't even think about operating. It's underhanded, backstabbing, and so forth and so on, right? They may not work hard at all, but they see that you're working hard and working very, very studiously. You're at your desk or you're at your job position, and you got your nose to the grind. So you're just paying attention to what it is that you need to be doing on your job for the 8 hours or whatever it is you work. And you don't mess around with anybody else. There's no fraternizing. You just get in there every day and you just work. You work hard and you get your stuff done. And but they just like you are like, you're the type of person who you can work on your own. Nobody needs to be watching over you, supervising you. Nobody needs to be telling you what to do, because when you show up for work that day, you know exactly what you're expected to do, what you need to do, and you meet your targeted goals for the day, and so forth and so on. But you're being held back from being able to expand and be promoted and take on more responsibilities and being paid appropriately. So what I'm getting from this is that this person wants you to know that they don't want you there. They don't want you. They want to cut you down to size, which they have been, right? They want to cut you down to size. They want to treat you unfairly. They want to talk about you behind your back, lie, because this is a reverse person. They want to lie to the owner of the company, saying that if they ask, is there anybody on your team or under your supervision that's not holding their weight, holding their own, they're pointing at you. They're pointing at you and saying things that are not true. They're throwing you under the bus. A coworker did something, they're saying it's you that did it. Yep, and they're thwarting all your efforts to be successful in this company, and that it's possible that your divine family, your spiritual guardians and protectors are speaking, whispering to you to say, make a goal that by September, if you haven't, if this person hasn't left or something happened, whatever, that you haven't received that promotion or that pay raise, that you're looking for another job. You're looking to work elsewhere. That's it. That this person that's, it's like I said, it's either a family business and you've got family that are just being really, really terrible with you, or it's somebody related to through family that they're just making life miserable for you at work, and I'm so sorry about that. So they want you to know that they want you out. Let's see if there's anything else that they want. I mean, it's clear, right? It's clear as day. They want you out. And this person is that person that's either family member or they're related to you. What do they want to say, Archangel Michael? Death. I mean, there's no reason to pull any other cards. Queen of Wands, yeah. They see you as somebody who is a threat to them. Queen of Wands. They want you gone. They see you as a threat to them. This Queen of Wands, they see you as a Queen of Wands, somebody who is willing to do what it takes, okay? Fighting for the cause. They are a hard worker, right? They are very inspired and passionate about what they do, but they see you as a threat because you also are in that energy as a Queen of Wands to be someone who's ready and prepared for battle. So you may not be going down without a fight, but Spirit is saying here to remember to control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so just you know, if you're going to go to battle, so to speak, with this person, so that you can have your voice heard to the owner of the company or whoever it matters to, then you need to do it in a very smart way. Smart way, Queen of Wands, smart way. That you do it in a way that you continue to do your hard work, you keep your nose to the grindstone, and you just keep showing them how much you're willing to fight for being in that position, that someone would look at you and say, yeah, we see you as being the worthy one for this promotion or salary raise, that kind of thing, okay? That's what that's about, is that they want you to go on so that they can fill that position with somebody else. Maybe there's a family quarrel between you and their person that you're actually related to, and they're married to them, or however the relationship, the connection is between you and the person. But you might be in a quarrel or at odds, not on the same page with their person, and they're taking it out on you at work because they work with you. Not their person doesn't work with you. You see what I'm saying? They're related to the person. Well, you know, like they are, you are blood related to somebody that they're connected to. That's what I'm saying. And the one that you're blood related to, you may not be on the same page with, having a quarrel, a fight with, not being estranged from each other, maybe just not on speaking terms with each other, and they're supporting the way that your blood person is thinking about your situation with each other, and they're taking it out on you at work. This person that's connected to your blood relationship. So I hope that made sense. I'm so sorry this is happening to you guys, and the best of luck with all of this. But by September, you know this already. You've been listening to the signs and synchronicities and the whispers of your spirit, that if by September things are not better, one hasn't left kind of thing, or has been demoted, or just like out of your path, out of your way, if it's not better for you by September, you are to consider looking for a new employment. Okay? I hope that was helpful. I hope you liked it as best you could given the circumstances. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. It's free, and share and comment. I'd love to hear from you. And take care of yourself. Until the next reading, bye for now.